Dirties, bust their head.
ODing on a beat, Narcan flow. Got my boots tight up on my feet in dark camo. Lifestyle not for Robin Leach, I'm more Mike Jones. They don't love me now, but they love when I'm on. I got demons in my face and they'll never leave me alone. I got brothers upstate, they just want make it home. Tell them hold their head, tell them do it for the fam. While these faggot fuck boys out here doing for the gram. I just do it cause I can and I am who I is. One West warrior, my stands are this big. I see shit differently, speak with efficiency. Shit, can't nobody get with me. Yeah, this how monsters ball. I mean, we can do it, get them Glocks involved. I mean, put you through it, let them shots ring off. I mean, get right to it, we ain't got that long. Still sipping plenty Henny straight with my dinner date. Pretty face and her pretty shape like a figure 8. I just wait, let her seal her fate, cause she feeling great. Not a race, but she finished first and I finished late. I don't really sleep, but I rest when I'm buried though. Bad Trini shorty cooking roti in the curry go. She just stood up on it, wind around like a merry-go. Got me on my terrio, ooh, kill it, there you go. I just really love it, she don't call me by my government. King Ty, oh, I'm King Kong when I'm up in it. Never on no sucker shit, I write with an oven mitt. I'm nice, and you haters in my light, turn it up a bit. Yeah, this how monsters ball. I mean, we can do it, get them Glocks involved. I mean, put you through it, let them shots ring off. I mean, get right to it, we ain't got that long. Cause the killers and the gangsters and hoods that be dangerous. Trigger finger getting kinda itchy, feeling anxious. Get a little bitty with the pistol by her ankles. Have her paint the walls with your blood like a Van Gogh. You rappers cold I'm bout my dough and my cake. I'm whip controlling, I pay the toll and roll out of state. I coming back, I'm sipping off Patron to the face. The only thing I ask is for my dogs to be great. Throw the paper in the air and let it fall. Ticker tape of a parade. Day that all of my soldiers getting paid. The sword and the pistol I keep when I carry it. 144,000 soldiers in the chariot. Yeah, this how monsters ball. I mean, we can do it, get them Glocks involved. I mean, put you through it, let them shots ring off. I mean, get right to it, we ain't got that long. Yeah, this how monsters do it. I be riding around the streets blasting monsters music. One West hold me down, you is not gon' move it. Go around, come around, hope you not that stupid. All I'm seeing people catching death in these streets. Lost souls of the ghetto, that's what's left in these streets. Young and 15 catching wreck like a beast. Cause the strong keep it going, only rest for the weak. I don't really sleep, I keep one eye open. Stomping on these rappers on my feet, 5-4 shit. Any money, motion, but I picked the 4-5. Hit them with the stick, have it lift them like a forklift. Yeah, this how monsters ball. I mean, we can do it, get them Glocks involved. I mean, put you through it, let them shots ring off. I mean, get right to it, we ain't got that long. Used to move the line of pins, quarterbacking like Donovan. Now I'm sipping Jonathan Walker, don't try to challenge him. You might get your lips all swole without collagen. Bro, you better slow your fucking roll, have some common sense. Point game match, settle scores if you wanted to. Big dog wrecking shit, I'm more like a Marmaduke. I'm more what you never saw before, I'm a monster. Roll up on you, then just get the shocking like I'm Blanca. This ain't Street Fighter, this about that gunplay. They be on the block back and forth, but it's one way. Battling for yards like it's Super Bowl Sunday. Trying to bring the chip home, better get that big chrome.
When it comes to citing sources, details
Dirties, bust their head.
Yeah. 144 yeah. Yeah.
Dirties, bust their
But the
head.
Rex get to it. Ain't taking no slack, get to it. You take a loss, try to bounce back, but you blew it. Let me show you how to do it. Undisputed, I can prove it. Whoa, we can do it. Nigga, ain't nothing to it. Ain't no cowards, ain't no excuses. Let's get to it. Ay. I don't care what they talking. All I want is my Porsche. I'ma ride up clean. Look at me. I'm a false. Kill them off like a boss. Nigga, you better stop it. I'm all about my profit. I'm shooting off like a rocket. I'm about to blow these niggas out the water. He go harder, go harder. Steph Curry, fourth quarter. All I got is my niggas. All I fear is my father. All I bring is that slaughter. Bomb on the Pearl Harbor. He ain't real, he alive. If he real, who am I? Now his ass under fire. UPK till I die. Please don't cross the line. Try to stop and stop trying. Bomb shop is bomb wide. I'm on the grind. Let's get to it. Double time and believe. You ain't harming me, nigga. I brought a whole army of niggas. So I ain't move with precision. Follow every order given. Let's get to it. Make it on the race, get to it. Ain't taking no shit, get to it. You took a loss, try to bounce back, but you blew it. Let me show you how to do it. Undisputed, I can prove it. One war, we can do it. Nigga, ain't nothing to it. Ain't no cops, ain't no excuses. Let's get to it. You hear the truth that I'm speaking? Lot of hate for no reason. Probably don't understand. That's why I got the master plan. And all the power in my hand. And sling the shit on demand. You better watch where you stand. Just get flamed up and ain't changing up for nobody. That warfare, what you know about it? This ain't a rap, this a message. Ain't it will be respected. Fake niggas like a virus. Lot of niggas infected. I came to correct it. Bought a whole bunch of soldiers. They move at my discretion. When the rebels hit the entrance, all them niggas hit the exit. Them niggas get to sprinting. I demand your attention. Solid nigga, I ain't folded. Plus you know a nigga hold it. Nigga, look how I'm rolling. Shorty check my demeanor. He smooth, but I'm cleaner. Flow like Aquafina. Hit him running Seraphina. Yeah. I got a dilemma. I'm about to have a baby, but I still want a baby. Let's get to it. Nothing comes to a dreamer. I'm strictly getting it. I'm all about the business. Rock solid and relentless. You came to make friends. I came to make a killing. That's why I'm gon' kill it. Leave these niggas hurting. Antoine Fisher, nigga. Do you need a healing? I know you can hear me. I'm a vet, you a rookie. And Kanye, you a Donald Trump loving pussy. I'm a king, you a cookie. Ain't nothing you can tell me. I'm too ready. Let's get to it, nigga.
It's rolling on it, what is it?
Purchase your tracks today.
Know the people been waiting for a minute for something authentic. Came in the truth and bossed in it. Made niggas regroup. Had to shed light on the false image. UPK whole court. Now who the fuck won scrimmage? 2 words for soft niggas. What is good riddance? Don't affiliate with feminine symptoms. I know you feel me, nigga. This a death threat to hip hop. You don't stop that weak shit, I'ma mix your lean with some Grimlock. When the last time you heard it this raw? What I wish for's when the earth inherited by the piss poor. We been to war, them the ones I'm taking risks for. Ain't got no pics or no cars to hold. Holy angels watch my steps, them Glock guard my soul. Can't let them leave my body cold. I know you feel me, nigga, let the wicked weep and the meek prevail. God never been 50-50, I shall now awake and sleep a cell. Let the righteous cry, silence the pretender. A rebel without a cause, as long as I remember. Not taking the kingdom, the only thing on my agenda. Can't avoid me, nigga. Middle finger to the ones that try to destroy me. Revenge of beauty, I'm a beast. I told the bitch she can't eat, let she join me for dinner. My God ain't got no regard for a sinner. One call fall on him like timber. I know you feel me, nigga. In the eyes of terror, I stand still. Go to work for the colony, bring it back to the anthill. Plus everything I drop heavy as an anvil. Show you how to stand like a man in this damn field. I know you feel me, nigga. Fuck equality, it gotta be one man win and the rest lose. Wave devastator, I'm calculating my next move. UPK with real niggas seek refuge. Body shots for bars, that'll get you bruised. My niggas whole ranker, check your little attitude. I came to fuck up your mood on your little holiday like I'm Mr. Scrooge. Resurrected from the grave, walking from the fall. Visions in my eyes, gripping the mic, screaming God bless the underdog. Down by the letter, and live by that protocol. Walk by faith, not by sight. Ain't no hope for getting struggles. Life like some war, resist or get pulled into a world that never left you. I will endure. Election will be sure. Correction will be swift. No will
I'ma show him it's a difference. I'ma only say this once, you better listen. When West is where it started, so you know that's where it finished. We got one main objective, nigga, let's complete the mission. We explaining what the who, lead them bitches in they feelings. Snub on me, only time I put my nose inside your business. I don't want my gun to show, so I wear my shirt bigger. This is our world, cause if this was your world, I'd be the villain. Break his whole block down, all I gotta do is business. Stuffing Mac shell drums, turn your crib to Sunday dinner. You don't live here, you visit, this my shit, it's a difference. I don't do lean, Lobos in my cup is what I'm sipping. I don't do dreams, I just say a prayer, go and get it. And it all work out, you know this ain't for play, this ain't for fun. I've been destined for this shit, niggas know that I'm the one. This shit can go 100 yards, you would think I kicked a punt. You would think I had a flare gun on go, you niggas run. They like he an Israelite, all he rap about is guns. Bitch, I'm an Israelite that own a lot of guns. What that nigga said who? Tell him watch the grind. Yeah, you must be crazy if you ever think of stopping mine. Knock all of the chains out you niggas, make them drop a dime. This Taurus hold 12, it is not a zodiac sign. Piss me off, get me in my bag, make me drop a bomb. Drop a nuke, make the world freeze, I can stop the time. Watch what you do, cause once you do it, you can't press rewind. On purpose, I do the opposite, so nigga cross the line. This is different, I ain't looking for trouble, but on point, case you think I rap. Turn him to a vegetable, lead this nigga cabbage patch. No new niggas with me, if you see him, then they got my back. Got it out the mud, big stepping, you can see the tracks. Follow me, I could teach you something, have her see relax. If you gon' speak on anything, just make sure it's fact. It's a difference, we are not the same, help them notice that. Pay attention, watch how we move, we can know we can't. Hang around all real niggas and we move as one. This ain't Fortnite, get into it, ain't no 1v1. The smoke I bring to you, you can't take it in with your lung. Life about warfare, we just make it look fun. She asked what kind of oil I got on, I told her give them some. When West the only real niggas left, you better get you one. Chicken shop, giving out wings if I pull a drum. It's a difference, you better watch your words before you eat your tongue. Scrape the whole plate, not a trace nor leave a crumb. Ice falling off the watch and chain like it's freezer burn. Daring somebody to say my name, I will eat to him. Loyalty means everything, so I don't eat with them.
So special.
This shit is endless. What I
Backstage.
You ain't no Israelite, but you a gospelite, bitch. Fuck you talking about? If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think? Would you be done to try? Soft coast shit, we bout it. UPK, shoot solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. More than you, bitch. Sharp on shit, I'm bout it. UPK, shoot solid. Fuck nigga don't want war. It ain't enough clips in your army. All the bitches wanna take my piece. All they hoes wanna take my piece. All the niggas wanna take my piece. No, I can't let a dog take it from me. I can't let a dog take it from me. You a whole study and you dummy. And these bitches really out this bitch walking around like they don't know nothing. And a lame nigga fall for them and get set up for the coins and get gunned down, man down. Shoulda took the time, get a damn no. But I see the shawty and I show her. She could never get a piece holding. You a dirt ass, rust ass neck bitch with a fake ass jewelry. In Tennessee while I'm touring. It's a Tennessee, but she luring. Yeah, that sucker duck bitch ass boy, fuck nigga over that bit muggin'. I say, if that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy, you be done to try? Soft coast shit, we bout it. UPK, shoot solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. More than you, bitch. You a lame nigga down to me. Eat candy, but I'm sucker free. You a little nigga, ain't nothing to me. Bass up, boy, I fit a beat. Yeah, AR-223. Draco with a magazine. Yeah, that clip run like limousine. I shoot your ass in the spleen. Boy, I bust your ass in the temple. We debating by the temple. Tell the truth, boy, you's a victim. And you're scoring off like a lizard. Nigga walk down my road. Why does nigga come down my road? Boy, come down my road. Boy, I charge your ass toll fee. I'm a real big priest, nigga. UPK play for keys, nigga. Commanding general get a damn order, but ain't nothing to me to damn kill you. I was stalking his ass like a cat. All weapons, boys full of tech. Boy, like a close comeback. Nigga got popped off for a neck. If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think?
South Coast shit, we bout it. UPK shoot solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood or hood? More than you, bitch.
Christ said 7 women gonna be on one nigga in the end time. Nigga, fuck wrong with you, boy. I'm stressed by that damn hoe ass bitch. Fake ass nigga too. Dumb ass motherfucker. Fuck you.
All right, shalom. This is the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General Yohana. You know what I'm saying? This is Priest and Officer 500 Barak Yard, hollering at you, man. My lesson tonight for the Wednesday night law class is about lying women and why Black and Hispanic relationships don't hold up like it used to, man. I'm going to be bringing up some videos. Lately, in recent news, there was a black woman who was hit in the face with a brick. And for the last 3 days, Twitter and TikTok have been going crazy, saying how black men are never there to protect black women. Well, you know, in recent news, we found that it wasn't so much that black men weren't willing to protect black women, but black women just don't know how to act. They don't act like someone who should be protected. Just like brothers would understand this, just like a man who's looking for trouble or a crash dummy in the hood. No matter what you tell him or what you do with him, you know that if you stick around him too long, that his actions are going to catch up with him. All the people that he's crossed, the people that he's double-crossed or whatever are going to come looking for him to kill him, and if you're with him, you'll be dead with him. That's why that woman wasn't protected that night. I'm going to be getting into all of that, as well as relationships, why women and men aren't guiltless in this. Women and men can't seem to get along and, you know, have the happy homes we had 20, 30, 40 years ago. You know what I mean? A lot of it does come from black women, though. We're going to talk about that. I'm going to get straight to these TikToks, catch everybody up if you haven't seen it. This joint going to be a little loud.
Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a brick, and all these black men just watch, and they don't give a fuck. Yeah, this man hit me, fucking grabbed a rock, and it hit me in my fucking face, because I would have given him my number. And all y'all just fucking watch. Y'all see that shit? Y'all see that shit? What do y'all do? I want y'all to be a man. I want y'all to be a man and fucking do something.
I ain't gonna lie. If you just look at that big old knot on her face, any man is going to be feeling sympathetic. His heartstrings are going to be pulled, and he's going to be like, God damn, what the hell is these brothers' problems? Black women, of course, are going to go on their own tirades, because outwardly looking in, this is an egregious crime. A defenseless black woman is hit in the face with a rock, and now she's lumped up, and you can see all the men around her. She's spinning the camera around. You see all these men who are in the vicinity of it happening. And of course, you're gonna go straight to, oh my God, this is disgusting. We can't get it together. Black people just can't get it right. But that's not the case in this scenario. I'm gonna bring that out. This woman, I'm gonna bring out who this woman is, and you know what she really like.
Y'all gonna let a man hit me in my face? Man, fuck all y'all niggas. Have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this? I never did anything in my life to hurt anybody. Literally, a man asked me for my number. I said no, and he picked up a brick in front of so many men and was like, what are you gonna do? And I told all these men, like, yo, why this man got a brick on my face? And he's holding a brick, and all these niggas is watching, and nobody does nothing. And he hits me in my face, and then they all just watch. and they let that nigga get in a car. How is this okay? This is what y'all doing to women?
Now that's very sad to see. I'm not gonna lie. Anybody hit my mom in the face with a brick, I won't be very happy about it. My sister in the face with a brick, damn near don't need to know what happened, because I know who my sisters are, my mother is. You know what I mean? I would go to bat for it. It's a shame with all these men around that this black woman didn't get that protection until you see this next clip I'm about to play for you. And you see that she isn't as kind and nice as, she would like you to lead on. In fact, the scenario that she painted for us isn't at all what happened. Didn't happen exactly as she is saying. She said, and I quote, "I never did nothing to nobody. I never did anything to anybody." I could roll that back for you.
Deserve this. I never did anything in my life to hurt anybody. Literally, a man asked me for my number. I said no, and he picked up a brick in front of so many men and was like, "What you gonna do?" And I told all these men, like, "Yo, why this man got a brick on my face?" And he's holding a brick, and all these niggas is watching, and nobody does nothing. And he hits me in my face, and then they all just watch, and they let that nigga get in a car. How is this okay? This is what y'all doing to women?
Yeah, so that's what she says, how it happened. How she's never done anything. I'll get right to this next clip. That's the same black woman right there, slapping a man in the face. I wish you could get the words out. But basically, she's just, I think she's slapping.
Yo, this man just hit me in my...
And started twerking, and she says to him, "Oh yeah, yeah, this is for reparations," and slaps a white man in the face and walks down the street. That's what she's never done anything to anybody. I don't want, now this is where it's gonna get touchy. Black people, you gotta listen. Black women especially, you're gonna have to listen to this without your heart intact, like so invested into this situation that you believe, that's still not enough to get hit in the face with a brick. There are things that you cannot do in this world, no matter, who you are, what your sex is, what your race is. If you're black, generally speaking, you can't do nothing any goddamn way. Like, if you're a black man or woman and you go up to the police and you act belligerent, you should understand that your life is on the line. And but they don't ever say nothing. They don't ever say when are black men gonna protect black women when, black women are getting killed in the streets. Sandra Bland, for example. Hold up, let me get this right. All right, let me get the next clip up. This clip surprised me. I just watched it today. And it's the men who are actually there that she was spinning the camera around for everyone to see. And they actually got on TikTok Live today. They've been on TikTok Live all day today, trying to clear their name, saying, "Look, we weren't even there." When she said when she got hit with the brick, what we saw was a drunk woman acting belligerent, and then she went off. Then they went over to the store. They came back, and her face was lumped up. You know what I mean? Let me get that.
Yo, what's up, y'all? Oh, what's up, boy? Yo, actually, what happened? I think the lady. I don't know. She talking about the number. I mean, I don't support what the dude did, but at the same time, we went to the gas station, and then when we came back, that stuff already happened. And then she was like, she removed her phone, started recording, and we was there. I mean, the dude already been gone. He was not there. The dude hit her with the brick. That dude already left. So we were like, hey, what do you want us to do? We already called the ambulance, so the police were on their way, and she was just going.
A lot of people
Hold
trying
up,
to.
that might have went past your ears. They were at the store, and you know they're saying I don't support what the dude did, but when we came back, she was already hit and the dude was already gone, and they are the ones who called the police. They're the ones who, who got the ambulance and waited there. You know what I mean? And I just want you to see the difference in character that she's saying what these men are like. She's saying these men were cowards who stood there and watched her get hit in the face with a brick. And she's also the same kind of woman who goes and hit men in the face and twerks in the street as a means of, saying this is for slavery. I think really what that is for is just for her emotions. But that's not what the topic of this class is about, man. Let me get the rest of this video.
Trying to hate on y'all on lives, talking about why did y'all help and why did y'all call the police, and so y'all did call the ambulance.
Yeah, we did call the cops and the ambulance. And crazy stuff, me and my homeboy, we didn't want to stay there until the police pull up.
Thank you. So y'all stayed there and waited with that girl till the police pulled up, and people up here saying that y'all didn't do nothing. Y'all just stood around and did nothing.
Exactly. So the internet looked like we did something bad. We was there with the ladies. That's what I'm saying. We walk over there in the club after our liquid. So even if they want the footage, we can show up everything.
Yeah. So y'all got all that proven, and people still coming at y'all like y'all did something wrong, huh?
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's crazy, man. That's why I'm seeing myself on the internet. I said, what? We would try to help the lady, bro.
Exactly. Tell the people exactly step by step what happened so y'all can get this out, and I'm gonna post this so that y'all can get yourselves covered. Because a lot of people, these women don't want to let y'all up to talk about it because they want to feel some type of way about the situation instead of actually asking y'all, hey, what happened? You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I mean, so like I said, she pulled up on an Uber fast, but she had a friend. There were two of them, and then she went. Yeah, it was two ladies. Her and a friend. So when they went in the club, I was outside. So they went in the club. So it was after everybody already left, and then he was with the other dude. The dude that hit him on. I know the dude. I saw the dude. He was wearing a suit. After the club is finished, everybody going home. So I thought they know each other. And then me and my homeboy, we was going to the gas station to grab some drink. And then when we came from the gas station, that's after everybody already left. They already went home. So me and my homeboy was there, and some other guys. So when we come out of the gas station, she started crying and said, "Hey, can y'all help me? This guy just hit me on the bridge." And I was like, "Where at?" She was not starting recording right there. And then I was like, "Where at? Where's the dude? Where's the dude? Where at?" Because he was bad, man. I don't support.
Looking for the dude because they was gonna do what a man does. You know what I mean?
Stuff like that, bro. I don't. Because we was there and then the dude already been gone. So we're like, hey, what we can do? Let's call the ambulance stuff and the police. And so the police, they were on their way, and then she removed her phone, started recording. I mean, just him with the brig, you know, all that stuff she's saying, and then she's showing us. I did not know this video gotta go viral.
So after she actually assembles of black men to come and protect her and get her some help, that's when she opens up her phone and her camera and says, well, look at all these black men that was here while I was getting hit in the face with a brick and didn't do anything. Look at that. That's what that's a part of why our relationships are failing. Black women ask for things that they would never give. This woman is getting the protection that black women ask for every day, even though we've been providing it since slavery and before. This black woman gets it, and what does she do? She uses it as an opportunity to destroy black men and garner the hatred and propel the propaganda that the state and the wicked governments of America put on black men, that we aren't providers for our household. Hey, shalom, priest. You know what I mean? That's what this woman did. And I'm gonna tell you, all the people in the truth, From what I know, this is not a sister. This is actually like a Somalian, some sort of East African. But I'm gonna say black for all the people on TikTok and Twitter with their lives hot off, fresh on the screen to talk about black men. I'm gonna tell you something. Black men defend black women. When are black women going to defend black men? You know what they did? They, without asking a question of what happened outside of that woman's lie, they went on to Facebook and Twitter and TikTok to destroy and drag black men through the mud. When in all honesty, this woman is a nut. This woman is a nut, and she doesn't love anything but herself. She's one of those women are God queen women. If you're a god and a queen, well, who's the king? Who's the god? If you're the goddess, who's the god? Completely ignoring feminine and masculinity altogether. Yeah, that's what this is, and that's why relationships and our households are broken today, because either a man or a woman is propagating the agenda against us, man. Since before food stamps and Section 8, these things were in welfare. They were taking advantage of our women to get them and to demonize us in their minds and make us the enemy, make us the reason why we were poor, make us the reason why we were not successful, why we weren't in a good home. And that's why black women hate us today, because they saw us as the wall that stopped them from getting welfare. They saw us as the wall that stopped them from getting food stamps. Then they added child support later, and to greater, it destroyed the image of a black man and a black woman's mind. And that's what that is, man. Give me a Ecclesiasticus 25:1. I would, if you really want the black community to do better, you need to do it one relationship, one marriage at a time, man. And you gotta first fix that demon on your back that makes you think that black men ain't ish. I got on TikTok as soon as the thing broke news, and there is a nurse on the live saying, see, that's why we can't be committed to black men. We got to keep our options open, sister. Always some weird traitor in the midst. And then they liking her, they donating to her on the TikTok live. Yeah, we can't commit to them. I'm a nurse. I dated a Korean, a Japanese, a white, all of this, all of that. She's single as hell to this day. Single when she was speaking on that live. What does it matter if you don't have guilt when you date another nation when it doesn't even profit you a man? You go and let what it should do is it should add more guilt to you. You dated a Korean man, you still haven't had a husband. You dated a white man, you still don't have a husband. Was it really black men's fault? Was it really our fault? Or was it so much that you just couldn't you couldn't serve a nigga? That's what it really is. Y'all, the black image is destroyed so much in your mind, you can never make yourself lower than the lowest person on the planet. But that's what you're going to have to do if you love black people. That's what you're going to have to do, man. You got that?
I got it.
25:1.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 25, verse 1. And three things I was beautiful. Man, nice one. And three things I was beautified and stood up beautiful, both before God and men, the unity of brethren.
This thing makes us beautiful, man. This right here is what makes us beautiful. Not all the weave, not the nice car, not the jewelry, not the not all that the dumb thing that you think you need to do to pull a girl or pull a man. It's these things. These are the words of the wise. Read it again.
Can we stop?
Come.
And three things I was beautified and stood up beautiful, both before God and men, in the unity of brethren, the love of neighbors,
The unity of brethren, your brothers, your close friends. Y'all are unified and would never switch up on each other, never betray each other. That makes us beautiful, man. That's what makes us better than the next person. Our morals, our conduct, our code of ethics, and we got that here in the ISUPK, man. Let me switch this back up. Damn. We got that right here in the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. No matter, what makes us beautiful, what makes us great, isn't all the stunning jewelry these brothers wear, the thousands of dollars they have in gold and jewelry that I have to suffer to see every day, and makes me want to get some myself. That's not what and the sisters. What makes these sisters beautiful isn't all that makeup and all that I could get into it with these beautiful sisters, but what it is how much they love each other and how much they dwell with one another, man. Like, look at that woman. She was willing to get half naked and shake her behind in the club for a woman who left her as soon as a brick hit her face. That's not the kind of person you want to be around, man. In the what of neighbors?
The love of neighbors.
And the love of your neighbors, man. You provide for those that aren't that close to you as well, but they're your neighbors, those other blacks and Hispanics that are right next to you. You have some common decency. You say hello, you nod your head, and you don't look like you don't look at another black or Hispanic man like you want to kill him. Right. You don't look at you don't look like look at another black woman with hate in your eyes. You know what I mean? That's what makes us great. Keep reading.
Right.
Keep reading.
A man and a wife, they agree together.
And a man and a wife that agree together. That's what makes blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans beautiful, man. Right. If you don't believe in that, if you don't believe in agreeing with your brothers, if you don't believe in agreeing with your husband or your wife, and having the love and loving your neighbors, well, then you're not a good person. You're not a good neighbor. Right. You're not a goddess. You're not a queen. You're not an eighth ethereal being with 20 chakras. You're not none of that. You're just a loud, ugly person with a microphone and a camera. Keep reading.
Verse 2. 3 sorts of men my soul hated, and I am greatly offended at their life.
These kind of people, the Lord don't like. I'm offended at their life. That's crazy, my boy. The fact that they're living like that, and they walk and they talk like that should offend you. The fact that you see other black and Hispanic men and women walking and talking in the way that they do, it offends us here in the ISUPK. It is I am offended, especially when I was a young man in the truth. Now I'm numb to it. Seeing women degrading themselves, starting OnlyFans, Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj ain't really an Israelite, but you know what I'm saying. Ice Spice, allegedly. It offended me because black women are so much more beautiful to have to start a fire sale where all parts of their body are on or half off. You know what I mean? That offended me. It offended me that brothers hated each other so much in the streets that they don't even know a man. They could beat up a complete stranger from a look or the color that he wears. You know what I mean? These kinds of things would offend a righteous and wise man. Keep reading. Or woman.
And I am greatly offended at their life. A poor man that is proud. A rich man that is a liar. And an old adulterer that do it.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Slow down, priest. Slow down. These people's lives offend me. A poor man that is proud. You ever try to give to a poor man and he act like he better than you? He's like, he tells you, and I'm not talking about like a poor man you trying to give food to and he just don't like the food. That's perfectly fine. That's not pride. That's just preference. And every man he can have preference if he wants to or whatever. But a poor man out of his mind, walking around treating you like you're doing wrong. We get that a lot in the ISUPK. Telling me that I shouldn't tell women to stop being hoes. Telling me that I shouldn't tell black men to stop being gangbangers. You know what I mean? That kind of man is a proud poor man, and he shouldn't be that way. What else? A rich man that is a liar. That I don't know one yet that isn't a liar. I don't know a rich man that isn't a liar. You already have everything, and you're still trying to take and finesse and steal and be shiesty to get everything the poor could possibly have. They say soon this will be a nation of renters. Nobody will own anything in a minute. You won't own your car. You'll just lease it. You'll borrow it. You understand what I'm saying? Your rent is going to be $3,000, and your paycheck your paycheck every 2 weeks is going to be $1,600. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because of rich liars, wicked men like this, whose life should offend you. You shouldn't look up to Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos. You should be offended at the wickedness that it took for them to accumulate that wealth. Goddamn, Elon Musk propagating himself as African, and he got Africans all up in the jewel mines building his family's wealth. What's the last thing, though?
And old adulterer.
And an old adulterer. You know, an old hoe. Or an old man who like to sleep with women's wives. He's been through it. He's hit more than one. She's hit more than one. You know what I'm saying? She's married off to a man. She got a husband. She just hate him or don't like him or whatever. And she go to the club every other weekend, every 2 days out the week to go and find a man to give what she promised to another man up for free, for 2 drinks, for a Henny and Coke, or something like that, an Incredible Hulk. The God hates that. He hates an old adulterer that doteth. Doting is like loving, like flirting. It's like, you so funny. Damn, you so funny. You get that you so funny in the club, you know you in there, my boy. I'm gonna tell you that. She touch on your arm. You so funny. You ain't said one joke. The Lord hates an old adulterer like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what this woman on TikTok is like. She's like a damn. How do I say this without saying this? She's like an attention 304. Do you know what I mean? She would do anything for clout. She would do anything to be liked or respected, and she would hate anybody she needed to hate if it meant other people would like her for it. You know what I mean? We're gonna keep going. Let me get verse 19, that same chapter.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 25, verse 19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman.
Let me tell you something. This black woman, so-called black woman here in this TikTok, she lied and put false charges on not just those black men, but all black men. And she thought nothing of it. The wickedness of a woman is read that again, priest.
All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman.
All wickedness. There's nothing too evil for a woman to do. That's in the Bible. That's in the Bible. Some lines men draw. This is where women, you get your special say. This is the special part of the class for wicked women. Some women get there. Some men draw a line like, nah, I can't do that, folk. I can't do that. That's too much. Oh, I can't sell with the kids around. Or I can't smoke with the... A woman don't give a damn. There are many women who don't give a damn. They don't see any lines or barriers or anything that prevents them from doing what they desire. This black woman on TikTok and Twitter lied to the planet to persecute black men. Lied on all of it. Lied on me. lied on Officer Tapasar, Officer Kahan, and a bun, and Officer Abiyar, and said that we don't protect black women. When are we going to do it? Well, goddamn, I've been doing it since I was young. I think every brother in this room could tell a story where they was doing what they thought was right to protect a black woman, most times from themselves. But we don't get any recognition for it. There's no recognition given to black men for it because of the programming and the demonization that's going on in this community. It's been going on for too long. It's going on so much and so well that black men don't even believe other black men protect black women. There are some black men that don't believe that black men are in the house enough. That there is no fault to the woman, no matter how much she kicks him out or cheats on him. No black woman does anything wrong to get that man up out that house. That comes from propaganda. That comes from Jim Crow. That comes from CIA operations and COINTELPROs. That doesn't come from reality. I could pull up the statistics. Hey, let me get the statistics. Black men are in the home are raising more children than they're not. You know what I mean? Things like that. Let me get, what are you holding right now? 19? Did you finish that?
I can see a little bit more.
Go ahead.
Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her.
Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. That's what you're seeing right now. You're seeing her shame be uncovered. But what I fear right now is that like all things that like a lot of things that wicked people do, it's gonna get swept under the rug. We're gonna forget about how we were blasted, and we're not even gonna complain about it. Nobody's gonna issue us an official apology, let alone this woman. All these people who went live on TikTok and Twitter aren't gonna say, "Whoops, my bad, I got it wrong. I'm sorry." We do be protecting black women. You know what I'm saying? Let me get this. Oprah Winfrey said this, man. Oh, wait, I spelled Oprah wrong. I spelled an opera. Oprah Winfrey said that black fathers are in the home. Those statistics are fake. They're not real. You know, that was a lie that was told to us. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Let me get this for y'all.
Let me take you inside the barbershop and meet my dad. Some of you might have met my dad already, but I'll let you.
That's not it. It's an old Oprah Winfrey skit. Y'all know the one I'm talking about? Old Oprah Winfrey skit. Golly. You know, and I'm going to forgo this. I'll just pick it up. I'll just forgo this for now. But yeah, give me Ecclesiasticus 26:8.
It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 26, verse 8. A drunken woman and a gather abroad cause great anger.
A gatter is just somebody who just goes and talks and blabs. Just is talking and talking so much and talking so long, talking to entertain themselves, talking to entertain others. You know what I'm saying? And they're like a busybody. You know what I mean? A drunken woman and a gatter, read on.
And she would not cover her own shame.
No, read that first part again.
A drunken woman and a gather abroad causes great anger.
That's what this situation has done. There is a lot of anger towards black men right now for no reason at all, for a lie, because of a drunk woman who likes to lie on the internet, And these are the kinds of women that hold other women back from having healthy relationships. Because there are black women who listen to women like this. Black women who harp and hold and hang up all their hopes in women like this, believing that they are going to, that they have the advice to get them to the right place that they want to be in life. Hugged up next to a millionaire man. Well, I ask all you women this. Where's that woman at in life? The one that this drunk gatter, this hot girl. What's she doing in life? You know what I mean? Does she got a man? Does her relationship work? What is she doing with her life? That's if whatever she's doing, when you take her advice, you're gonna go right to where she's at. She might be lonely. She might be gay. Gay women giving straight women advice is nutty. A black man could never imagine a gay man giving a straight man advice. You took advice from who? It's insane. But a lot of women are taking advice from dykes, or can I say homosexuals, homosexual alternate lifestyle men and women, thinking that that's going to get them into the place that they want to be. Drunken women, hot girls, and barbs. Give me another, women who have active OnlyFans, and you think that when she says, "Girl, he did what? Oh no, I would leave. You should leave. I would leave." Wherever she is, look at her right now with no man. While she talks to you. Remember, tell yourself this. Well, she don't got a man. She is having a lot of sex. Do I want to have a lot of sex with people who are just going to leave me later? I mean, she do got some money with that OnlyFans, but it's only going to last until she's 35 or 45. Boy, I see some of these OnlyFans models going, who did I see today? These girls is rebranding. These girls is trying to get into podcasting now. These girls can't hold up with the content. You know what I'm saying? There's a podcast I watch. It's like a Fresh and Fit format. It's a black man. He inviting a lot of guests up or whatever. And the stunts that these women have to say they have to reenact, a lot of sex in public. And a lot of fetishes they have to satisfy for these OnlyFans subscribers. Is that what you want? Is that where you want to go? You want to be having a lot of sex in public later and trying not to get caught in Target? You know what I mean? Hey, if that's what you want, follow this woman's advice. Listen to lying women like this when they tell you you shouldn't trust black men. They don't protect black women. We should go get with some white men, some Korean and Japanese men. That's what we should do. Think about that. Ask them when they're saying that. Think in your mind, does she got a Korean husband right now? Or is this just an excuse for her to give the box up to somebody that's not black? You know what I mean? Just ask yourself these simple questions. Give me Ecclesiastes. Let me get hold Ecclesiastes 26. Give me Proverbs 30 and 20. Women have a whole lot of power nowadays, and it comes from their mouth. It comes from the lies that come out of their mouth and things like that, man. And this power that they have, they are the ones destroying their relationships. I seen a man on TikTok go live about this situation, and he's married to a woman who lied about cheating on him. And he's still like, we gotta defend black women at all costs, no matter what. I was like, there's not a single fiber in your being that says she's lying at all. Maybe there's something else to this situation. Go ahead, priest, if you got it.
Come on, sir. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 30 and verse 20. Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness.
This is a lot of women right here, man. This is a lot of women right here. You go and you do something evil do something evil. If you're married, you do it against your husband. You wipe your mouth and you say, I didn't do nothing wrong. I'm a goddess. 20 chakras, nigga. Eight eurekas. You know what I mean? I'm in the constellations in the heavens. I'm a Scorpio rising. You better recognize you're an evil bitch. That's what you really are. You're just an evil, dumb 304. I like that 304 thing. That's some good slang. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all boys know about that? Most High in Christ. These brothers is sharp and clean. Sharp in body and mind and in dress. Look, that's exactly what these kinds of women are. A man, when he called a lie, is shamed beyond, belief, as he should be. You know what I mean? And a lot of times he's going to agree. He's going to say, oh, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I was a hoe. I did that. Takeshi 6ix9ine, he know, Takeshi, he's a snitch. He's a snitch, but he's not denying that he's a snitch. He's not denying he's a snitch. He's not denying he's a snitch. He's just saying, hey, look, I snitched on them, but they did some stuff that was foul to me too. So what do you want? What do you want me to do? You want me to be honorable to these men who hate me? And personally, I don't really care. It's a lot of wickedness that they were doing anyways. You know what I mean? Dealing drugs, damn nigh onto just prostituting little Instagram hoes. I wasn't going to go to bat for none of them. But a woman, when she does something wrong, she does something culturally or socially wrong, you know what she does? She writes a new rule on the chalkboard. We can do this now too. We can do this now too. They call that in the news. Nobody black knows about this, but Jonah Hill is under fire because he sent text messages to his girlfriend saying, look, if you're going to hang around 304s and you're going to do things like this or that, I'm not going to be in a relationship with you. And white women went crazy. They said, it's giving, what does that say? It's giving sassy. That's what women be saying. It's giving sassy. That boy giving sassy, all this. And then when men was like, well, that's his preferences. Can he have all the rules? We read all your rules y'all just wrote. And in the rules, it doesn't say a man can't have preferences. And you know what the women said? They said he's weaponizing boundaries. Imagine, that's like the equivalent of saying I'm weaponizing shields and defenses, which I guess I could do. I could hit you in the face with a shield. Go ahead, priest.
So like the problem here in America is boundaries aren't being weaponized.
That's right, my boy.
Nobody's standing up, for what's, morally right. It's just crazy, because in 2023, it's cool to be a whore.
Right.
It's cool, to take off your clothes. It's cool, to say, oh man, I'm just trying to
live
have
it.
sex with this man for the night. There's no morality.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like women, don't mess with hey, we ain't messing with no broke man, whoa. So they'll leave a good man, who's working a 9 to 5, who's hustling to go try to get with somebody who they perceive, got money,
right,
and get knocked upside the head all day and night.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Like boundaries need to be weaponized because with the way things are going now, this country doomed. So like,
hey, you're damn. Hey, get that priest a hand. Hey, and that's exactly right, man. With a boundary that is respected or weaponized, as women would say, this would be a lot better. You wouldn't be remarrying into a pedophile's household like women often do. Go in and then now he's touching your children and you're saying don't lie, you a loose, you a fast girl, all that. Demonizing your children, my boy. That's what a good boundary is gonna do. That's what a good rule or a good law or some morality will do to the black and Hispanic household, man. And that's exactly what we need. And I was bringing up that Jonah Hill situation to point and prove to black women and Hispanic women and Native women, all the same. That what you're doing now, all this hot girl business, all this loose activity, isn't even how you conduct yourself. You are learning that from your oppressor. You're like, just like your straightened hair, just like your blonded hair, just like your blue contacts, or whatever you want to do, your skin lightening creams. You're learning that from your oppressor, man. And you're learning as well these fake feminist agendas. You know the thing about white, our oppressors, their women can do this. They can go out and they could go have a 304 phase, right? They can go have 10 304 phases. And then a white man will accept her and lovingly in her arms. Black men won't do that. Not upstanding black men. We aren't going to do that. We're going to take into account what you did in the past as who you may be today. Because we know that change doesn't come all that easy. You know what I mean? Change don't come all that easy. You gotta, who you were yesterday is probably who you woke up today. Do you understand what I'm saying? It takes a lot of learning and growth to change, and women should understand that when they're picking a man. You know, he woke up a drug dealer yesterday. He gonna wake up one today. Or he woke up Pookie yesterday. Probably gonna be Pookie today. You're gonna have to really vet him. You can't just lead into this with your heart. Black men definitely don't. Not generally speaking. You know, generally speaking, we don't do that. But that's where we gotta go. We gotta realize that the conduct that we're propagating and that we're enacting isn't even how we do things. It's not how we do things. You're trying to take a black problem and add a white solution to it, or you know what I mean, or the vice versa, and it's never gonna work. Never gonna work. We're different people. We got different culture, different economical status, all sorts of things, and niggas ain't going for the okie doke. I'm gonna tell you this right now. If I make $1 million, if I start making $250,000, $500,000, I'm not gonna marry a girl who's on Instagram. I'm not gonna marry you. You know what I mean? I make a comfortable amount of money right now, but I'm never gonna. All these women who are being hoes to advertise their box and is selling it for the cheap, but still desire to lay down with a rich man or have a certain man like this who still let them do everything they want. You're gonna be a lonely, and then still want them to only marry you. Still want them to only have relationships with you, even though you've had three 304 phases and 2 OnlyFans accounts. One is the vanilla, the other one's hardcore. And now a $500,000 millionaire, $500,000 a year making man is supposed to come up and sweep you off your feet. Women are going, black and Hispanic women are going to have to get a little bit of reality injected into their mind. That's not how life works. Your value doesn't come from the makeup, the Sephora you bought this morning, or the BBL you bought last summer, or the clothes you got off Shein. It comes from your conduct, the kind of person you are, what's inside of your mind, and the morality that you have, man. And right now we're at an all-time low. Right now, this lying black woman is going to get off scot-free for destroying all black men, and nobody's going to say anything about it. I tell you, if you're a black woman who loves black men, what you should do, I've seen a few of these sisters. I'm not going to say they're not doing it. I've seen a few sisters doing this. If you're a black woman who loves black men, what you need to do is you need to get up on the internet and condemn that woman. Right. Condemn that woman and tell her, you are the problem. You're the reason that you know, if our black men are turning their backs on us, some of y'all are, your little passport bros, it's because of you. You're getting up on the internet and lying about something that didn't happen and demonizing black men, turning them away from us. We're going to have to stop turning away from each other and turn towards each other, man. And we're going to have to work on ourselves to do it. Work on yourself. A lot of y'all aren't prepared for a relationship because you're still a child. You don't know how to be told no. You don't or you do things purposefully to get attention. You do, like you break a jar to get, like a child would break a jar to get attention. That's a lack of maturity. You're not prepared to be responsible for the lives of children or the lives of others around you, man. You're still yet a child, and yet these children are having children, and then getting up on TikTok and telling everybody how to have a relationship, a successful relationship. You've had 3 unsuccessful ones. You know what I mean? Look. Shayla says, why do these women feel entitled to that lifestyle while being 304s? And I would say my answer to that is just you've been lied to enough. It's what I call a cognitive dissonance. You have suspended reality enough to believe the lies. Like, cognitive dissonance is defined as if when you're watching a movie, you know that none of this is real. You know, there's no suit of iron that can make you fly, but you suspend reality enough to believe that this man exists and he can get that done and all that, or this woman exists and she can do that and all this and that. And that is why these 304s believe that they can be the biggest slut to ever exist and get the best Prince Charming who's ever existed. Go, give Officer Toppers out the mic.
Yeah, so like, just to add to your point, it's branding, it's marketing. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason. Our daughters were raised on Snow White, Sleeping Beauty. Those were the fairy tales that they believed in as young girls. Now, Nicki Minaj, you know what I'm saying, Lotto, Ice Spice, Cardi B. I've actually heard these women on podcasts say, well, look at Cardi B. She got a husband. He's giving her that lifestyle. Like they're actually utilizing these women, these females, as models to model their life after. You know, in the story of Esther, when that king first got rid of his wife that disrespected him, when he took counsel with his men, they said we have to not only punish her, but we have to do it publicly because her example is going to affect great men and small men across the nation.
Right.
Because wives will look at Vashti, how she disrespected the king, and then they will lose respect for men in their own houses. That indicated to me that women are forever impressionable by images and, you know.
What other women get away with.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we have to protect young girls, man, and what they look up to, because they will definitely try to duplicate and replicate what they see. So, like,
hey, what the brother brought out was real heavy. Give him a hand, man. And that's exactly right. That's exactly right. It's like he brought out, they grew up watching all these Disney princesses and all that. And there you saw all the princesses who married the nice men and lived in the nice castle. They were white. So you try to be a little white, either in your mannerisms or in your appearance. And if you escape that so much, then you start to think, now the princesses aren't even, you know, Snow White no more. They don't act like Snow White. They act like Lotto now. They act like Cardi B now. That's the princess. That's the high girl at the ball. She's standing on the table twerking, putting twerk air on everybody's food. You know what I mean? And that's why, that's a lot of reason why, you know, sisters act the way that they do. Also, brothers do that as well. Gangster rap propagated an entire. There were no gangsters before gangster rap. You know what I mean? That's what propagated that. Brothers do a lot what they see, and they look up to those around them and who they see on television, especially if there's no role models around for them to look up to. And that's why you need to look up to the Lord. You need to look up in here Find your role model in commanding General Yohana and Yahushai and in the ISUPK, man. Because we're the black men who's here. We're the black men who are here to really give black and Hispanics and Native Americans their forever after. Or whatever, however they put it in the damn Disney movies. You know what I mean? That's in the Bible. It's not in a grimoire's tale. Give me let me look at this. Give me First Esdras 4. I think it's right here. Give me 18. This is a story about wise men coming together. They talking about what's the most powerful thing on the earth. You know, what really do all men really look at and bow towards in a way, make their whole life about. You know, some men say it's money. You know, some men say it's the king, and one man says this. Go ahead, read it.
This is the book of First Esdras, chapter 4, verse 18. Ye, and if men have gathered together gold and silver, or anything goodly things like it, or any other goodly things, do they not love a woman which is comely and favored and beauty?
Look, this is why the relationships are really going down. Because whatever a man gets, this is the third wise man I was talking about. He says women are really what every man is gearing towards. That's what every man lives his whole life and dies his whole life about. Do you know what I mean? If these hoes, you know what I mean? He's saying if he gets some money, he's just so he can get a shorty. If he gets some gold, it's just to impress a shorty. You know what I mean? Keep reading.
Verse 19. And letting all those things go, do they not great? And even with open mouth, fix their eyes fast on her.
Look, you know, and he's saying with all the man with all the gold and with all the nice cars and all the nice things, even when he has all that, if he sees a baddie, he's still gonna be like, damn, that's what I need to get that right there. And that kind of behavior is what shows men who are weak to women. That's the kind of behavior that propagates bad behavior. Because men are weak. They see a woman, she's no good, but she look good. She's no good, but she you know, she's bad. You know, you like the way she walk. She light skinned. Oh dang, she wear. I don't know. I can't get too explicit, but you know, she got a fatty or whatever. She like this or she like that, but because she look good, that's really why you like her. If you took a minute to examine her today, you would know that she is not what you should be giving your power towards. You're giving your power towards your first baby mama, or your second baby mama, or something like that. You know what I mean? Keep reading.
And have not all men more desire unto her than unto silver or gold, or any goodly thing whatsoever.
Yeah, so it's saying, the man is saying, this is the real power. This is what men really, you know, change their life and bend towards. And to a degree, he's right. This man right here, he's right. Men without this last thing that I will bring up in a second, that is more powerful than the guile of a woman, the look of a woman. You know, without this last thing, you will fall to women. You will fall to women. You'll fall to women who say that they don't even like black men. Fall to women. You'll be like that brother I was talking about in the live. You'll be cheated on by a black woman and still say black men don't protect black women. You know what I mean? And that's because, you know, women they got their attractions. God literally designed us to, you know, care for them and protect them and look after them and love them, even if we barely know them or know them at all. You know what I mean? But there is something more powerful than that. Women are more powerful than this gold or even the king sometimes. Go ahead, keep reading, Knock.
Verse 20. A man leaving his own father that brought him up, and his own country, and cleave unto his wife.
Look, a man will leave his own father, his mama, just to go stay in a whole nother city, a whole country away to be with some broad who probably ain't no good in 2023. I'm going to Miami. That's where my wife at. That's where she at. The baddie's at. All this. Men fly miles and thousands of miles to just find a baddie. Just see something. I'm going to the DR this weekend. Yeah, you know what it is. All that. That's the power that women have. If women understood that, they would know how to use that power. You know, it's powerful. Your looks and your a woman's charms, if you use it to do what's right, it could be a very profitable and powerful tool. But if you use it like you've been using it, if you use it like any other Instagram 304 who's trying to promote her OnlyFans, you'll just destroy the little girls who are being raised up after you. You know what I mean? Because they're looking at you like they're Disney princess. They're looking at you like they're their hero. But if you use it in a positive way, we can build this community again. We can build this community again. We can have beautiful homes, beautiful communities where we can trust each other and love each other, and not have to. And we'll be able to see somebody who doesn't have those intentions and recognize that they don't love black people like beautiful women that you might. Right. Do you understand what I'm saying? Go ahead, priest.
Hey, what you saying so heavy, sir? You know what I'm saying? Because if our sisters will understand that if you read this Bible and understand that it's okay to be beautiful, just like Judah and Esther, these are beautiful women that was part of the nation of Israel, but they didn't use their beauty for wickedness. You know what I'm saying? They use their beauties to help the nation, help their brethren. That's what they use their beauty for. And also, the reason why our sisters live this way and think it's okay, because what examples they have now? What example they have? Marilyn Monroe.
Right.
All these women that's liberated. I'm liberated. Why do we gotta put being a whore to make you liberated? To showing your breasts and your butt. Why is that liberation? Because what they see on these TVs, what they see on these music videos, the Cardi B's, Ice Spice, that's not liberation. Liberation is when you understand that you are God-chosen people, and you understand that you should not show your breasts and your behind to every time you dig a joke.
Right.
You should show your husband only. Right. You know what I'm saying? Shalom.
That's right. Give that brother a hand. All right. Let's skip to. Go ahead and finish reading that out.
Verse 21. He sticketh not to spend his life with his wife, and remember neither father nor mother.
Look, man. A man will leave his whole for a good woman, a half decent woman, and nowadays a woman that ain't no good at all. A man will leave his father, his mother, his old baby mama, whatever, go to a whole nother country, passport bros, a whole nother state or whatever, forget his hometown, forget his mother, forget his father to start a whole new life with a woman. That's the kind of power that these women have. And that woman who lied on that TikTok, she knew women had that power. She knew women had that power. That's why when she assembled the evil Avengers, she assembled the evil Power Rangers to go up and lie on black men, everybody in the black community went for her bat. They went to defend her lies. You know what I mean? And that's what it looks, man. That's what black people, black families have had to suffer for hundreds of years. Had to suffer that. But if a woman would use her power for good, she would be building up the black household all over again, man. You know what I mean? Let me get verse 37.
This is the book of First Esdras.
Wait, 36.
This is the book of First Esdras, chapter 4, verse 36. All the earth cried upon the truth, and the heaven blessed it.
This is the last wise man, or fourth man, talking about how the truth is the most powerful thing. The truth. And that's what this dumb black woman didn't expect to come out. The truth came out and overpowered her. The truth came out and showed, and as I'm going to show you today, it's showing that what is told and taught about black men isn't even true. It's not accurate. What's stronger than the power of that woman is the truth right here. Now we all deserve apologies. I want to hear the apologies. I want to hear the I'm sorries. The regret. I want to hear the regret, because what you believe in isn't even true. It's like somebody who believes that the earth is flat. Somebody who believes that they got 20 chakras, or they're a goddess or something. You know what I mean? That's what this lie that this woman is about. If you want to hold on to what she was talking about, keep reading.
All works shake and tremble at it.
Look, now all those people who were going live 2 days ago, they shaking and trembling because the truth is out. You defended a liar. You were trying to correct black men for something that they didn't do. For something that you were telling black men to do something they were already doing. You're like, and demonizing us like, shame, y'all niggas ain't never fucking doing shit. Da-da-da-da. All this, all that. Yeah, well, now the truth is out. You should be shaking in your boots. Right. Everybody who went live. You know what I mean? Keep reading.
And wit, it is no unrighteous thing. Verse 37. Wine is wicked. The king is wicked. Women are wicked.
Read it all again.
Wine is wicked. The king is wicked. Women are wicked.
Keep going.
All the children of men are wicked, and such are all their wicked works. And there is no truth in them. And their unrighteousness, also they shall perish.
Let me tell you something, man. If you don't have these laws, statutes, and commandments of the Bible inside of you, it doesn't matter if you're the king. It doesn't matter if you're a 304, a gangbanger, or whatever. A liar. The truth will always stand, man, and that is God's word. You're gonna have to come in. You're gonna have to come in to really get what those things that you say you want, if you're being true at all. If you want a healthy black community, you're gonna have to obey the laws of God. That's what you're gonna have to do, man. You're gonna have to do that, and that means you can't sleep with hoes. It means it means you can't if you're a man, if you're a woman, you can't sleep with I don't know, the men you like to sleep with, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, you can only sleep with one man. That's really it. That's the laws of God. Whoever you sleep with is your husband. Whoever you give your body to is your wife, if you're a man. Yeah, and you can't live your life you can't live your life like a hot girl. You gotta live your life as a respectable person, man. Cleaning yourself up. Stop telling lies. Stop doing drugs and things like that, man. You know, brothers, if you brothers don't got anything else, I'm gonna close out the class. Nothing? All right, with that, man, this is I'm gonna close out the class. I'm gonna just give one courtesy salute to the brothers, men of Israel, I Majim. Men of Israel, I Majim Shabbat, I Majim Barak. Yahweh Shem Yahushua Barakatah. Yaji Matai. Sorry, turn and face the sisters. Stand. All right, men of Israel. Imajim Shabbat. Imajim. Barak. Yahweh Shemar Barakatah Shem Yahushua. All right, with your right hand over your chest, say Yahweh Shamar Ayel Atha Bahashem Yahushua. All right. Yaji Matah, class dismissed.